feeling that's all the light cruisers we needed to. So I'm going to cancel any light cruisers that were currently under construction. Those are Jack the Rippers, aren't they? Build one more of each. Oh, we do need walkers. It's the destroyers which are so expensive. Well, actually, so is the King Arthur, but the destroyers are the most expensive ships I'm building. They're actually 5 chromium more than a battleship. Oh no, sorry, aircraft carrier. Battleships are the same. Nope, battleships are cheaper in terms of steel. I should just be using battleships as screens, it'll be fine. Alright, so the Americans are coming in here in like ridiculous numbers at this point, so I think I'm going to be safe to grab you lot and back you off. I'm going to go to the North Africans and say Sicily is your responsibility as well. Mostly to protect the other ports here. Yes, sir. And then we're going to move you back to there. Because from there you can plan a naval invasion to Cagliari. And then from next door to it, from Palermo, you do want to Ajaccio. 10 on each. Perfection! Yeah, in terms of how much they actually use, I don't know. I mean, obviously one destroyer is going to be cheaper in terms of total resources used than a battleship, but in terms of consecutive use, battleships are cheaper. Destroyed their recon fleet again. I know exactly what that looks like. Sank a submarine. One of the 16 that Germany has. I've let Germany build too many subs again. Medium tanks. We have a surplus. Mechanized. We have almost reached maximum levels. So in fact, these motorized I'm going to give to a different army, because we're about to get a bunch of motorized for you. So let's split you out. We'll have to find another commander. Or actually, not necessarily. Let's leave you in that army, then actually split these ones out and give you to somebody else. Because we had like Sobieski or somebody who could do both. No, it's Montagnac. Montagnac is more aggressive, and we're going to be using these more aggressively, I think. Maybe. We'll see.
Yes, sir. Ready, sir.
How are the Marines doing? Still waiting. Is there a maximum of 3 land theatres? No, there are more. I'm just using 3. Attrition in Sicily. Almost certainly because of the horrific number of Americans that are over here. Although, I do have a way around that. I can upgrade the number of ports here. Oh, plus Messina's probably being damaged. How's Eastern Bengal being damaged? Am I being bombed over here? I'm being bombed over here. Well then I better set up some interceptors. Fun fact, horrific numbers of Americans are called buffets here in the States. How much steel is at the bottom of the ocean, I wonder? I think investing in a salvage company could be very profitable. Probably. Don't know if it's any help, but you can now start several naval invasions. Oh, can you? From separate, from one port. That's good to know. That I had not heard.
Listen up.
Right, off you go. Before we do this, though, I would like to put you on alert that you should go and assist them. Just making sure you weren't sailing up Suez again. You were actually in Alexandria. Suglian, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Right, so one fight's going pretty well. One against Vichy is not going nearly as well. Impressions of the DLC patch, there are a lot of bugs. Yeah, there are a lot of bugs. I've actually been keeping a record of all the bugs I've found. I love the naval mechanics though. The naval mechanics make it. But yeah, it's buggy. Killer Sheep, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. This game is quite a steep learning curve. The tutorial, at least when I tried it, hardly prepares you. I struggle to answer that one. I don't think it has that big of a learning curve. But then I do come at this from other grand strategies which are infinitely more complicated. I didn't think it was so bad. I mean, most of the game is basically automated. But then it might not do a very good job of, like, instructing how you do different things. Like, how do the front lines exactly work? I don't know. I don't remember playing the tutorial. But then I tended to just watch YouTube videos, so I basically learned how to play this from Quill. Right, are you guys going to come and assist the Italians as I push them back? Because it's kind of looking like that's a no. We have units to deploy. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Marines! More of them. Alright, deploy in Liverpool. Add to that unit so you can get trained. And I want just one unit for each of these. I should also set locations. So having you all deploy in Lancashire, and then having you all join that blue army because it is my training army. This is one way of automating the game. Or at least automating this process so you don't have to keep going through for each individual section saying, train, this unit, train. Just pops them out, sticks them in the training unit, and then you can basically forget about them for a while. No, 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 no. I took your port. Before you could escape.
Let's go.
Actually,
Go,
not
go,
you,
go.
not you. Oh, you're defending. Okay, it's these guys who are attacking. They got desperate. I actually understand. Then North Africa Corps, that's you. Are now going to be responsible for Sardinia. Are you seriously attacking a... Oh, hell yeah. I was wondering how I was going to go and beat this. But if they're going to exhaust themselves attacking me, then I can just counterattack them. I'm okay with this. Another submarine gone. Yeah, the submarines here are struggling. Speaking of ships, though, how are we doing for new numbers? We have another Earl Grey. Excellent. The Ultimatum. That's a great name for a submarine. We've done it. I'm stunned, but we have actually done it. We're at destroyer capacity. Cool. Let's build another one. Recon fleet. And then stick you in there. And have you... that colour. And then we're going to tell you to route patrol. So the Mediterranean can get better patrols. Russia's... oh, sorry. Germany's trying to bring in troops to help defend. I want all 20 of these divisions pushing across and attacking. Because any units they bring in to reinforce are going to be automatic or instantly exhausted. Crap, how did they do that?
Move out!
Because clearly these exile troops aren't actually that strong.
Ready!
Alright, let's put you on the defensive now then. Now they're across with 20 divisions. Ah! USA pulled out. This is why you don't trust the AI to stay in a place you need them to be. Ever. Alright, select the units with... deselect the units with a low organization so they can continue to replenish. And the rest of you go and attack. Furthermore, let's make this a determined attack. Ernst Everhard Hell is here. General Hell, the winter specialist. Fighting in the Mediterranean rather than in Russia, because why not? 24 million losses. This is more losses than I've ever seen Russia get. Although Germany is now up to 7 million. Germany's on all-out observe. That's good. It's very good. I'm going to lose Sicily. Alright, so I'm going to tell Africa back out of here. This is going to be an exile problem. As long as we keep these two, we can escape. I'm not convinced we will. I think I'm just going to run.
Attention!
Recon Company 4. We're still doing Doctrine? We are still doing Doctrine. What's next? Better logistics, seeing as I've used them everywhere and I haven't actually upgraded that? Yeah, probably.
All in!
I lost 8 divisions trying to cut across there. Like, not injured and withdrawn, killed. Unfortunately, we have to keep the pressure on. Build even more Marines! Yay! We can apparently build quite a few. Alright, let's put you in Lancashire. Into the training army, 1 copy only. "27 German submarines. Where the hell did they come from?" And that's it. I am out of organization after this. This war will end in 1976. Maybe.
Attention!
Nope. I cannot take Sardinia with the troops I have.
Under fire!
No, why are you going to Palermo? That's like the opposite of what I told you to do. Thank you. Flipping hell.
Attention!
Why? What? Huh? No. Don't go to Palermo. It's a bad place right now. The Americans just went back to their holiday in North Africa. Oh, this is just getting frustrating.
Attention!
This war will end and the Falklands War will begin. Actually, Marshall, it's a very little known fact that the cause of the Falklands conflict was World War II. They weren't actually 2 separate wars, they were just one war rolled into one. That was just when Argentina entered the Second World War. True story. Extreme environment training. Alright, let's get elite forces. Questionable history lessons with Mordred. Yeah. Oh, fiddlesticks. I think I just need to ignore Italy. There's not much I can do about it. At least until I get my mechanized units. Once I have those, I'll feel actually pretty darned hang on, are they training?
Listen up!
No. There's the infantry units. We have a surplus, however. You know what that means. Train, 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 train. Get me like 24 new ones.
Ready to move!
Actually, get me 13. Better number. Because that's going to be one whole army. Right, so the ones I have are almost trained. Question is, do I really want to test them in Spain? I mean, I'd love to take Gibraltar back, but is it that important to me? Yeah, actually, it probably is. Okay, next thing. I want... Oh no, I've given them a level 6 radar here. Oops. Gonna have to take Sicily back at some point. Clearly these guys just aren't strong enough anymore. Yeah, these are ancient templates. (6/6), level 5. He's seen some things.
Ready.
In fact, the infantry divisions that I'm training right now,
All in.
we could give to Jacobus and then just disband these. I think I will, because these are just really old.
Commands.
And Fiera is definitely the mechanized man. So I think it's going to be a combination of mechanized and the...
Commands.
except I have Dempsey as well. Dempsey has basically the same stats. No, he doesn't. He's just worse. Yeah, I had forgotten just how strong a general Jacobus was. So we do kind of want to use Jacobus. Even if he's not really fighting with exiles. He's still a damned good general. So where do we want to send the destroyers? I think I'm just going to put you in reserve and then see where to put you after that. Submarines are still in training. I think I might see if I can train some more subs. Because the submarines have been dying. So let's say, build me one more of each of those. And then let's bring in another round of submarine construction. Submarines are actually really cheap in terms of raw materials. How are we doing for convoys? Convoys were fine. If I move you back, what happens? I saw that, like this entire fleet just opened fire on that one submarine, just like turned like BAM! Right here. Yeah, they immediately try to cross. How many Italians did we just slaughter in the fight for Sicily? Quite a few, I think. 24 million Soviet Union. That's insane! And the Soviets are kind of holding them here. Like, the Soviets probably won't capitulate until the Urals fall. And they just continue doing more and more manpower damage to the Germans. And to the Italians. Another recon fleet dead. Another recon fleet dead. Another submarine dead. How new are the submarines that we're running with? These are mostly 3s and 4s. The older ones have died. Now. Oh, America's preparing for D-Day, I think. Finally. Bit late.
Ready to move. Attention. Yes, sir. Listen up. Ready, sir. Attention.
So the Exile motorized divisions are basically ready. Oh, Dempsey, you're supposed to be drilling as well. Let's bring you here. Let's have your army coming out of, say, Bristol.
Move out.
Just so I have them all in one spot. That's a lot of American troops moving across. So maybe this is D-Day that they're preparing for. Not very well. Questionable, America. Questionable. But hey, if you go for France, I'll go for Spain. I'm happy to do that. We should get Lincolns, get up those upgraded. As much as I love my Lancasters. And... oh, crap. I never got encryption. Whoops. There's so many technologies now. Oh, was one of those a doctrine? No, doctrine's still going.
Listen up.
Alright, so the mechanized unit's almost ready. Certainly looks like D-Day. A very, very poorly executed one, but one regardless.
Fall in.
Alright. Let's get you lot over here. I think I want to do a naval invasion from you to you. And from you to you. Doesn't look like you can do two from the same place. Oh. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, of course, I lost half my marines. Damn it!
Attention.
Off you go. How's the war coming along? Slowly. You know what? I'm going to set up another task force.